Hello everyone, hello friends, hello Freunde, hola amigos, čaute kamarati. Boris is here with next episode, second, about life coaching, about true, about happiness, and about everything. So in the first episode I was mentioning how I was changing, how I was starting to change my life slowly. In this episode I'm gonna talk about the basics, about who we are, where are we from, what should we do in this life to be happy. And to summarize the last episode, I start to talk about the change of my life in a way of work, that the life before was boring. I was feeling without energy, without happiness, without all these nice things that belongs to life. And right now it's the 1st October week, and soon I'm gonna go to Nepal, as I was mentioning in the first episode. In 4 weeks my journey starts, adventures. I'm gonna see a new culture, as I was mentioning in the first episode. When you didn't see the first one, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. So but now let's continue with the second episode. And in this episode I'm gonna talk about ourselves. So first, who we are. I think everybody gives himself this question in his life. So first I want to start with the thing that we are humans. We are born in this beautiful planet as a human beings. And I think the next question is what it's supposed to mean. What is a human being? So in the West culture, human being is I think slave of money, slave of work life. And in other parts of the world, I think I don't want to mention which parts, but they're probably having different issues. But many of them are connected as well to wealth, to work, and I think many different things, but I don't want to mention that. So in our part in Europe, the standard work life or work hours are 40 hours for normal people. When somebody is self-employed and it's very good in his business or doing something else, for example artist or actor or something different, it can be a couple of hours per week, but different time is used to self-improvement or preparing for the next shows or next meetings or different stuff. But first let's start from the little kids, or how we came to this beautiful place, to this realm. So we were born as a little babies that receives mostly two parents, sometimes one of them missing, in the bad cases both of them. But now let's keep on standard. So you were born to this realm as a child. You have parents, they can teach you, they can learn new things, they can explain you how is the life working. But on the other hand, your parents are just humans, as you are, as I am, as everybody are, and we are not most of the time perfect. To be perfect you have to work on yourself, you have to improve yourself. But as a little child, you are just thrown into the game called life, and guidance comes from the people that surround you. So on the start it's just the parents, and then when you're getting bigger, the circle of people that influencing you gets bigger, so more people to interact with, more things to learn, more explanations, more experience in your life. But on the start, as I remember, I'm gonna talk about myself. The childhood was a nice time. I remember happy things. I remember sunny garden, my grandma's house, and we're playing with my brother. So, and most of the people, most of the humans have very nice memories about their childhood. If it's caused by our psyche, if it's caused about our state of mind on different things, I don't know. I just can tell that the memories of my childhood are nice. Then comes the first experiences, and one of them, it's a bad experience. Something is not going as you wish to. Maybe you fall on the ground, hurt your knee, something else. So this time, first time experience something bad, you may cry, you may run to your mom or dad, ask them for help. And this first bad experience informs you that in this realm it's nothing just nice, but it can be. You are just a little child, you are just learning, you have plenty of time to learn, and now slowly comes time for the school or the kindergarten. In these places there is more people, they are influencing you, they are trying to teach you something, but they're not explaining you true meaning of life. They're not explaining you things, how to live your life to be happy. They just teach you things you need to know for your work life. And that's the key point. So they're starting to prepare you for your work life quite soon. And in the school and in these institutes, they're part of the system. They taught you how to promote yourself, how to be the best, how to have the best notes. Basically, to summarize it, they promote ego, they promote competition. What I think, there should be some time separated to teach you, or our kids, or your kids, teach them about happiness, about life, about to live, how to work with yourself, how to work with your mind, to listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and many other things. So right now we are getting to the point where maybe on some special schools they can guide you, teach you more closely, more intensively, but in the normal cases there is one teacher for 30 kids, and I think it's not enough time to learn all of them, and specifically to learn them what they need to learn. Then there is things that the teacher may have a bad mood, bad day, or was having bad experiences in his past, and he can teach you bad things. He can maybe cut off good things and maybe push you to the way of work, but maybe not the way of your happiness. The other things are parents themselves. They try to teach you all the best, but most of the human minds are limited. Mine as well. I still have to improve many things. For example, my English, different languages and stuff. But we are still living, we are still improving, we are still working with ourselves. But maybe they teach you a couple of bad things, maybe. For example, in my case, my parents, they were teaching me that I don't have talents for sports. They were thinking I'm going more to the way of smart guy. I realized when I was 18, maybe 19. It's not true, it was just bad program. And then to change this habit, this bad program in your head, it was kinda hard, because it was fixed in your mind, and your mind controls your body. And when you don't control your mind, you have the bad programs there, it's gonna be hard for you, because then you're gonna live life with the bad thoughts. It's like taking care for the garden. When you have tomatoes, potatoes, corn, apple trees, lemon trees, different kind of trees, you have your garden. Sometimes you need to cut the grass, sometimes you need to cut the leaves, cut some branches from the tree. So you have to take care of your mind, of your programs, of your thoughts. Like for garden, take care's garden. So we are in the middle of our episode. The bad programs can be taught as well from different people. In this age, there is many commercials. They try to convince you about something. Buy this, do this, you're gonna be happy. Everybody's smiling in the commercials. Like I'm smiling right now, but I'm not promoting anything. I'm not promoting God or any religion. I'm just giving you some advices for life that can make you more happy. When I was mentioning right now the religions, they try as well to give you some rules, maybe promoting some higher person in the skies. Maybe they're promoting heaven and hell. I'm not saying it's not motivating in some way, but for example, if Christianity is telling you on the start that you were born with a sin, I have to admit that I'm strongly believing it's not the truth. We are not born with a sin. We are born as a pure spiritual beings that are in this beautiful realm. They can experience beautiful life. But all around us is many suffering, many bad experience. That's caused, I think, because of ego and greed. Maybe not correctly using your mind. I don't want to say stupidity, but not thinking the right way. So these are the things they making this world a little bit difficult to live in. But when you find peace inside you, because the true happiness, the true thing that we came here to this realm, to this beautiful place, is happiness. We have to feel happy. I know sometimes it's not the best day, sometimes it's raining as well. The weather is not always sunny. I was having issues to make a movie yesterday because it was too windy, too cloudy, but now sun pops up. What I want to say is sometimes there are bad days, sometimes there are good days, but it's part of this realm, and the true happiness comes within you. When you take care of your mind, of your heart, of your soul, of everything, when you are living in harmony with yourself, with people around you, you can experience magic things. You can manifest things. You can feel true happiness going within you, going on the surface, going out. It's not all. When you feel like this, the true happiness gonna multiply. The other people, they interact with you, see that you are truly happy. They're gonna wonder, what is he doing that he's so smiley, even if there is a maybe bad day in the work, maybe in the school, other parts. So the true happiness comes within you. To maintain this happiness, I have to say my own experience tells me that when you are younger, it's very easy to maintain happiness, to be happy. In this age of mine, I have to say there is a couple of things I'm doing to keep myself more happy, to live my life more fully. So the first thing what I'm doing is doing some sports. Through the summer I was swimming, I was doing aerobic, water gym for the guests in the hotel, sometimes running on the beach, stretching, morning exercise, couple of stretching exercises, and you will see that you don't need no more coffee. And in this moment it's October, so in the morning it's a little bit colder, pools are still open but it's cold. So in this moment I'm running on the beach, in the morning doing yoga. With guests I'm trying to perform some stretching, easy stretching. Not everybody is on your level. I don't want to kill them or make them some injury. So the first thing I'm strongly recommending to you to feel more happy, to multiply the happiness, is to do some sports. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone. Your ego is sometimes telling you like, oh, today no, I just want to lay in the bed, just don't want to do anything. But sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone. Even if you feel like you don't want to do it, you have to step out. Force yourself sometimes, it's good. Okay, there are some cases when you are doing workouts 2 weeks in a row. Of course you deserve 1 day off or something. But when you're just starting, when you're going to the tempo, to the harmonogram, doing 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, then the 4 days, the 4th day comes the breaking point, you feel like you don't want to do it, push yourself. It's just ego, your ego telling you not to do it, to stay lazy. So sports. There is other thing, your dreams. Everybody have their dreams, but this age try to change our dreams to something else. This realm tries to give us their own ideas. Like, I need this fancy new auto. I have here this notice book because I wanted to have one list of things I want to say, because there is so many things I want to tell you, I want to explain you, but we have to keep it now a little bit down, because in the later episode I'm gonna explain more things, more about life. So there is your ego. Your ego is telling you, you need this, you need that, you need that. But let's do a little example. There can be 2 kids. One is born in a rich family, one of them is born in a poor family. These 2 kids are basically the same. They can be the same gender, they can be the same nationality, they can live in the neighborhood, maybe they're cousins in the same family. Doesn't matter. But one of them is rich, and one of them just have all the things that it need. Food 3 times per day, some garden, their own space, their own bed, a couple of toys. So this kid can play with 3 or 4 toys all the day, with smile on his face, in his garden, maybe just the dog, nothing else. And I bet this kid gonna be happy. Me as a child, was, if I remember, happiest day were in a village where my granny was living, when we were playing in the fields, with the cats, with the dogs, with my little bro. I remember on these days as the most happy days ever. So now the second child, the child that have everything. This child, for example, a full garden of toys, full room of toys. But what happens? This kid plays couple of moments with this, couple of moments with that, but very soon this kid will be bored. And what happens? This child will go to their parents and for sure is gonna ask for a new toy to play with. Or with the sweets. This kid have sweets, a lot of them, many kinds. So maybe first the kid was introduced to lollipops. So the first taste very good, everything good. Then there's a cake there and other things. So this kid starts to eat the sweets very often. Some negative effects that may influence digestion, other things connected with it. There's many sugars in these sweets. On the other hand, this kid won't be happy because of the many sweets it's able to eat. And the difference is when the poor kid receives 1 sweet for a week or 2 sweets, it's gonna be happy like an angel. And the other kid, when you give him, like, you want to surprise him, so in the middle of the week you bring him a sweet, the same sweet, it's gonna be like, this is something that I have every day, I don't want it anymore. And the reaction is the kid wants something different, more and more and more. The thing is, the one kid is strongly connected with its own ego. The ego have taken control a little bit, and there needs to be some repairments done to change the state of the mind, because this way we have a human that one day maybe gonna be greedy. The other hand, there is a kid that know how the sweet tastes, but it knows it's not every day, and this kid's gonna be very happy when time to get the sweet comes. And it's about the self-control. These kids don't know anything about self-control now. Maybe later they will know. But when you are older, you understand that when you do something, when you work hard with yourself, there can be time when you give yourself some gift for it. You not give yourself every day some present or say like, yes, this was very good, but after time of hard work you can treat yourself with something nice. So the life is not just about unhappiness. There are some happy moments as well, but when you feel that there is always should be a happy day, it's not gonna work good, trust me. It's not good when every day it's sunny or when there is no night. Always have to switch a little bit. So let's move on. So the advice is from me to you at the end of the episode. It's please listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, work with yourself, feel happiness. Feel happiness from all this stuff, interact with people, try to help them if they need it. You can recognize it, I bet you can. If somebody needs help, do good. Sometimes maybe you need to do bad thing. For example, if you need to protect someone, you can fight to protect someone. But don't fight because of greed or because of your ego telling you this. Other thing is, talk nice to everybody else. Don't make fun of them. Do some yoga if it's possible. Some stretching, some swimming, some sports. And again, feel happy. So I'm gonna check the notice book. The last thing, sometimes it's necessary to face your own fears, the bad programs that maybe are inside you, maybe no. If you feel that you are afraid of something, face it, search for it, try to challenge it, and you will see miracles will happen. I think we are at the end of the episode. So one more time, feel happy, do some sports, some exercise, multiply this happiness, talking about it with other people. Remove your bad programs from your head, control yourself, try to work with yourself, live in harmony with your surroundings. And the last thing is, if you have some questions, you can comment. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me, my channel. And for today's episode, I think it's all. Thank you very much for listening, and see you soon. Bye bye.